Alright, we've got two congruent right triangles that are overlapped with one leg of each lying along a line as shown. Okay, so this line across here, across the bottom, these sides are lined up. And we're asked to find the area of this shaded region. So, first thing, we're told that these triangles are congruent. This one and this one. Okay? We're given some dimensions, so this is 10, okay? And because these triangles are congruent, this side, this whole side of this other triangle that's half shaded, or partly shaded, not half, also has to be 10. So this section down here has to be 4 units, alright? This distance here. And then we're also given this dimension. So this is the point at which along this leg where the other triangle overlaps. Okay? So, and I'm going to just call this x, because we don't really know how far it is. But we do know that the dimensions here, this whole leg will be essentially x plus 12. Alright? Alright, so we know these are congruent. And we also have this other triangle. You can see this little triangle that's formed right here. And this angle right here is equal, obviously, to the angle of the big triangle. We're given that this is 90 degrees, right? Because these are both congruent right triangles, okay? Which means that this angle here also has to be the same as this angle, right? Because they have to sum to 180, right? So whatever this is, plus 90 plus that, is equal to this plus 90 plus that, okay? So what we have is a similar triangle, all right? So this small triangle here is similar to the big triangle, all right? So similarity, that just means that, it's like a scaled down version of the big triangle. Okay, so this is similar to the big triangle. Okay, I could label the vertices and then say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADE or something like that. But so this small triangle is similar. So okay, it's a scaled down version of the big triangle, which means that the ratio of the sides are the same. Okay, so we could take this side is 10, and this side is 4, and these are corresponding parts of these two similar triangles. And so we know that the scaling factor on the small triangle is essentially 4/10, right? So that means that every length of this triangle is 4/10 of the big triangle. Does that make sense? So, so that also means that this side, the one that lies along the bottom here, this whole length has to be, or I should say, well, let's look at the x. X has to be 4/10 of this whole length. Okay, so x over 12 plus x is equal to 4/10 as well, because again, like I said, it's just a scaled down version, all right, and the scaling factor is 4/10. Okay, so we can solve this, right? We can solve this if we cross multiply, or essentially what we're doing is multiplying both sides by, say, 12 plus x, and then multiplying both sides by 10 as well. So this ends up being 48 plus 4x, okay, is equal to 10x. Alright, you see what I did there? So then I can subtract 4x from both sides. And on this side, whoops, I know I have 46. I didn't mean to write 46. I wanted to write 4x. 4x. Alright, so 10x minus 4x leaves us 6x. 4x minus 4x is 0, so I get 48 is equal to 6x, which means that x is equal to 8. Alright? So how does that help us? Well, if we know that x is 8, then this side length is 20, right? 12 plus 8 is 20, and this is the height of this triangle. We could take this to be the base and this to be the height. So the height is 10 and the base is 20, alright? And we know that this is congruent. This other triangle, they're congruent. So the base and height are the same. Congruent just means that they have the same angles and the same side lengths, okay? So, let me scroll down just a little bit to give us some more room. So the area of this triangle here is the same as the area of this triangle here. So it's going to be 1/2 base of 20 and a height of 10. Okay. And then we want the area of the shaded region. So we can subtract out this smaller triangle to get the area of the shaded region. Okay. So we subtract out another 1/2. In this case, the base is 8 and the height is 4. Okay? So we're taking the big triangle, subtracting out the little triangle. So now we have x, we can do that. So what do we get when we do that? So this ends up being 10 times 10, which is 100. And then this becomes essentially 4 times 4, which is 16. Okay? And when we subtract 16 from 100, we get 84. So the area of the shaded region is 84. Now we're not given any units, so we'll just call it square units. Okay? Whatever those units happen to be, whether they're centimeters or feet, miles, I don't know. But so there's our answer, is 84 square units.